he's gonna fuck up, and then we'll all have to deal with it. See you later.
What goods have you got?
Yeah.
Hello, stranger. I have the...
Then show me what you have.
Only the best for an adventurer like you.
Don't ask me what that was about.
It's amazing that it's still here.
Spitball of a day, ain't it? Spitball of a day, ain't it?
Fuck all of them. I hope they drown in their own shit. People are afraid of that.
Carry on.
You escaped in a crate?
Yeah, those idiots had no idea I was in.
What's happening in the city?
Well, the Dome City is a refuge for all. Outlaws, berserker, clerics, any... Being away from home, you'd think they'd care less about what faction they were from. That makes keeping order. The outlaws are the worst. They don't understand rules.
You don't seem to like outlaws.
All people are welcome here. But that means all. There's a half dozen outlaws hanging around outside. They just want to get in to cause trouble. I mean, we got everyone settled down and...
You want the outlaws in the farm to die?
Whoa, whoa! I just want them to stop.
About the outlaws in the farm.
You mean the threat on our doorstep? The cank?
If the price is right, I will take care of the outlaws.
Can't you do it for your people? The ones we shelter? No? Well, very well, I will pay you. Just make sure they disappear. Every last one of them. I will have your reward ready when you come back. Oh, it'll be such a relief to know they're gone. But you need to prove you did it by...
You want their heads?
By Kalan, what? No. No. What am I supposed to do with their heads? No. No, I didn't... Just make sure that the outlaws disappear. And don't trade with them. And no heads. Don't...
Where are these outlaws?
They've gathered east of here and... You can't miss...
Someone needs to go out there and kill every last raptor.
You think you can get a hold of a decent set of Alp components?
I've heard a lot about
I can
them.
find some shards
I'm
to
not
cover
sure I
that.
believe it.
I've got a message for you from Gustav, the guard on the gate.
What does that tool want? I can't imagine he's opening the gate for us.
He wants all of you to leave. Now.
If he wants that, then he can come and tell us himself. His power ends at the gate to the city. We're going nowhere. You tell him that.
I'm not telling him anything. Leave now, or die.
If we leave, we're dead anyway. So I guess that leaves us here. Well, it's on now, asshole.
You think you know what's going on? No one knows what's going on.
Goods are the whole heart of trade. What's the world without trade?
I've got a message.
What does... Can't...
He wants all of...
If he... His power... We're going...
I'm not telling...
If we...
Is someone gonna help me with this asshole?
Count on me! Here's that thief!
No. Too easy.
The rotting remains of a long-gone civilization.
You got lucky.
That wasn't...
the outlaws on the farm?
You mean the threat on our doorstep?
The outlaws have gone.
Gone? You mean you've not brought me any heads, have you? No? No. Good. Look, here's a reward. And the Dome City's thanks. And if any more outlaws take up residence there or inside the city, I would like to remain informed. It was good doing... Carry on.
You were lucky.
Hey, you. You don't have any broken energy weapons, chainswords, or anything like that? So if you find any, bring them to me. I'll give you good prices for them.
Did you flee here from the desert?
Flee? No. But to live in Tavar, you need and despite my talents, I wasn't one of...
You think it's better here?
Yes, for sure. And those berserkers are the worst for it. One of those assholes killed my friend for now that bastard is focused on me, even though they know it'll be their turn next, and keeping their head down...
Who is this berserker that's giving you trouble?
Brabak. A bull of a man and twice as ugly. Bone-breaking bastard.
About Brabak. Where can I find Brabak?
He's usually near the inn. Just follow your nose. If it smells like piss, you found him.
Leave Brabak to me.
You'll deal with him? That would be great, really great. You won't find me trying to put you off that. If you think you can scare him off so he leaves me alone, that... Even if I do, I think ramming a knife into... I would have tried that myself. But if you do get...
Let's trade.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Well then, follow me.
If you're here for the food rations, then I'll tell you what I told the other. Someone must have been making a joke. I don't have anything to sell or give out, so you can just turn around and leave.
What are you talking about?
The free rations! The free rations, as if there would ever be free rations. Ah, but you're not here for that, are you? Then I'm sorry. It's just... I'm just so sick of it. Everything was simpler when I was a cultivator in Goliath. Why can't people just all work together?
If you feel that way, why don't you go back to Goliath?
No. Those days... But when it became clear that the seedling wouldn't grow, Caleb... And whatever Caleb says is best. But now, no. I can't go back. We went against orders from Goliath.
Do you believe that? Really believe it?
Hey, come over here. Let's get a drink together.
What are we celebrating?
Victory over there! Or do you have another reason to celebrate? Because
Victory over the Alps?
Well, imminent victory. Don't say the wrong thing now. You got to believe if you want to succeed.
If you keep drinking, you're not...
What the? I was... Now you're opening your mouth, and I am so close to plugging it for you. But, because you're... If you get the next round, we'll stay good friends. So, what'll it be?
Show me what you've got.
A fighter. Let's have you then, fighter.
Fucking helps. They cost all of us.
Yeah, I definitely need a few more shards.
There's nowhere near enough Elex out there for that.
What the fuck? You cheating bastard! Did you drug me? What the fuck did you do to me?
I beat you, asshole.
Yeah, keep pushing your luck. Someone will shut...
Why aren't you in a den with the other berserkers?
Fuck the berserkers. I don't have... They would have exiled me to the valley sooner or later. Fuck them and their law. You can have it...
Your reputation precedes you.
Let's just say, that crap-stained skin flap of a man was shooting his mouth off about me, and he didn't have anything better to say about you. It's about time someone pays him a visit. Now, you're the one to... That lying shit is telling people I killed 5 families out in the Badlands. Parading around out there. Hardly a... Those dipshits got the... And now, Riley spread it all around the dome. He's even got... But if someone else were to shut him up, take care of him.
You need to learn respect for others.
You think that because you beat me once, that I'm afraid of you? You are so wrong. So piss off.
You can try.
I'm gonna give your whore of a mother a reason to cry.
Yeah, I'll talk to you later. That has to happen sooner or later. Out of it.
Don't messing with that. That wasn't a good move.
Frankly, you should be showing more respect. And finally, you're reasonable.
All right. You've made your point. So leave me alone.
You had better leave people alone from now on.
I got it.
From now on, keep your hands off the outlaws.
And if I don't?
Then you'd better find a bodyguard before I come back for you.
All right. Fuck it. You get your whip.
Smart decision.
They say that, but you know they collect Elex for themselves.
I call that dangerous half-knowledge.
Talk, that's all he is.
I serve everyone here.
Save yourself some work.
So that didn't work.
And some pain by doing what I say. Let those assholes drink piss from the gutters.
You don't know that either.
Official business
Hey,
only.
traveler. Is your throat dry? Are you... Whatever your problem, I have what you need.
Do you have any news to go with that drink?
News? Now, I presume you're talking about news. The future of the domed city is the only topic people are... There's been peace in here for years, but right... I don't want to say it's the cleric's fault, but who else do we blame? The berserker?
How's business?
Now that everyone's roaring. It's me that's holding the bill and hoping to get paid. Speaking of which, I'll pay real shard.
Most people try to earn a profit in your situation.
Try, yeah. Achieving is something. I'd rather you get the supplies honestly, but if you take them, but if you steal from those with nothing, then I don't want any.
Do you want to trade?
If we all did our duty, then duty would be done.
Here, my thanks to you.
What do you expect me to do with this key?
Any more? I cannot say. The mystery is key to this gift. Search out its meaning, and it will benefit you. Pass this test, and the secret.
I don't understand what you mean.
Then have yourself a drink and sleep on it. I still serve you, even though the other people complain about it.
So you are taking
Tough. That's all he is.
I'm on nobody's side.
It is all about
Just
serious
getting on with
personal
my-
I don't have to listen to you.
There's nowhere near enough Felix out there for that.
Nobody listens to me.
Calm the hell down.
You had better leave right now.
They say that the pilgrim Thorold has answers, but who
You
knows?
just go already.
So I did.
Finally, some peace and quiet.
There's nowhere near enough Felix out there for that.
If we all did our duty, then duty would be done.
Not again.
Finally, some peace and quiet.
Really? Now?
About Brabeck. You needn't worry about Brabeck. He'll leave you alone.
Leave me alone? He won't do that while he still draws breath. Oh, please tell me you didn't.
Don't worry. I made things clear to him. He won't.
Well, okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Here, this is for you.
I told him he can forget about that.
Broadcasting spiritual advice and handy tips to all the free people. You should know, there is a place waiting for you.
Yes? Is there something urgent? I have a lot to do, as you can imagine. This city... So, this city is made up of a whole mass of confusion. Everyone looking for a new start.
You're in charge here?
Well, let's say that I'm the person holding all these threads together. There's no room. Everyone here wants something. Whatever you're searching for, it will only add to the list. And providing for the people we already have is a... That means to accommodate everyone we're on strict rations, and those rations have to be earned.
I wouldn't have expected the clerics to care so much for others.
Some of our brothers turned away from our oath. They believed the Hort and Ignadon must come before anything else.
How long have you been in?
I've been in office, then it hasn't been easy. Maintaining a neutral position to the factions, well, by Kalan, there really are more pleasant posts they could have appointed me to.
What if someone wanted to...
Some have tried. This city was created by the... They made the clerics custodians of this place. The Great Council may be long gone, but what they stood for, a unity of purpose, a future for all of Magaland. So, it is our job to serve all, however hard our residents make.
Listen, the council is gone.
You don't think that was a better time? Laws for prisoner exchange that assured border. Even if you don't care about the blood spilled since the council, the clerics swore to a code, and that includes keeping our oaths. And an oath was sworn to the council by my forefathers.
How are things?
Tense. The battles out there are always... Tensions run high if the outlaws attack the clerics, or the clerics... And there's always the fear of an alb invasion. Those tensions drive greed. There is war out there, and here your shards will be stolen from your hand if you aren't careful.
Why have things become so bad?
Maybe it would help you if I tell you how things are. The Berserkers have lived more and more reclusively ever since the outlaws are more organized now the Duke has taken power, and the Alb separatists seek shelter with us. All told, very dark signs that we face, and here we are.
Is there something I can help you with?
If you want to help, there is something that has... You must have noticed that the mood is very heated. One more issue. One wobble. One of my people has reported that the outlaws... The last thing that this city needs. And who knows who the outlaws will sell them. I want you to intercept this delivery.
About the outlaws' weapons delivery. You've been using it for...
Of course. Information and missing things leads to nasty surprises. And I, particularly when it comes to outlaws, are you going to show me that you...
I'll take care of that problem for you.
Good. Very well then. Your target, get her talking and hope that she brings you in on her plan. Take these shards. You may need them to buy yourself some trust. You'll have to find Paige yourself. She's a slippery customer, and we've lost track of her.
Contact? Is there something I should know about her?
As soon as you get those weapons, or any information, just make...
Are you having...
Keeping the factions together is always an... I believe an organized group has started operating here. From the little I've heard, they're more... I've offered a large bounty for any information, and capture would be best. I want to find out who their connections are.
You there. I've been looking for you. You're the person who realigned the antenna, aren't you?
Okay, yes, that was me.
By Kalan. Then why didn't you... Is it you that we have to thank for... And those skills you've demonstrated, well, So if you can spare some of your time, I have a job for you. Are you willing to help?
Yes. Tell me what you need.
Well, that's simple. We need to send someone to the Horde to make a delivery. So you see, we are awaiting the arrival of some combat mechs to boost security. You have already proven your abilities. We'll give you the goods, we simply need them delivering.
Give me the Elex. I'll take it to the Horde.
Oh, you don't need to take it all the way. A supply party has left the Horde. They'll meet you part way. Here, please, take this crate and meet up with our supply party. They will be waiting near a ruined bridge to the northeast. And just so you know, the crate of Elex has been security sealed. Not that I don't trust you, but we have to take necessary precautions. We don't want this falling into...
One crate of Elex is enough for...
No, of course not, but it's enough to deal with, and we'd like to get them into operation as soon as possible. That's why we're sending some of our resources to...
Huh. What do we have here? Fresh meat?
What did you call us?
Don't worry, I am not looking. How did you get the guard to let you into the... They obviously don't However you got in, you're going to... The clerics are a little jumpy at the moment. So, when they do let someone in, it does make me wonder who...
If it's so hard to get...
I got in before things got so paranoid. Lots of nervous people close to the Alps and getting hold of supplies. So, if you can get them, well, that was the plan.
Where do you get your goods from?
Mostly directly from and that's the main problem. Seeing as the clerics have got picky about who comes in and goes out of, it's impossible to get by, and they took mine from me. Now they say I'm causing but what else is a businesswoman supposed to do?
About your trade ban.
Yeah, don't tell me. Trading weapons can... But this is about self-defense. The only person who... I mean, what? Are we supposed to throw rock? But the clerics want to keep all the guns for themselves. They call it neutrality, but I say it's a...
What else did you expect? You've been stupid.
I'm not going to argue with you on that. Still, let's say he's right, and that I could get a hold of supplies. Not from Tavar, obviously. They've blocked that route. Let's say I could get some weapons from the... Let's say they have weapons and need shards, and that they also have the business acumen of a stunned troll. What if I was to say that? And what if I was to say that I have to find... If I was to say that, then what would you say?
I'd say you're walking a dangerous line.
I can't leave without profit. Hell, right now I can't eat. So if you blab, what have I lost? Nothing. And without any guns to show, it's just your word against mine. And even Alois isn't going to see...
I could help you get your weapons.
Good. Right. So, this is what you need to do. Leave the city and find a separatist called Radok. I think he's a separatist. But he has the weapons and he likes trade. He wants to sell the weapons, but you'll have to work on him, okay?
Where can I find Radok?
Up in the Highlands. When we last spoke, he mentioned an abandoned... With luck, he'll still be out there.
That was pretty lousy.
Hello, stranger. You should stop.
What do you...
You once possessed great Elex abilities, didn't you? You're probably a soldier from Zake, but you are now free from Elex, and from the orders that come from the... Have you come here to die like the clerics that I just killed?
I'm not here to fight you.
Good. That would benefit me. I have traveled alone, and I wish to... Still, if you have information to give me, that would be useful. Information... Not that either of those things help.
Paige sent me.
Paige? Do I know Paige? Face is a name, but... You must mean... But... I have business to... It seems there are 2 followers of Kalan nearby who are anxious to see their god in person. And I must... Quickly, decide.
This is none of my business.
You disappoint me. For if you don't stand with me, That must mean you are my enemy.
Count on me. Not bad.
Now the Alb is dead. Kalan's will has been carried out. Here, a symbol of his mercy. Now, it is time to take the fight to Zekor. May Kalan guide your path in safety.
He ran. That dog really believed he could... Separatist or Alb, they're all impure. And he paid... We're leaving this position as... If you need something from him...
Hey, have you got a few shards for a veteran? Help me out and I'll tell you about the city.
Give him the shards. He really...
There, take this.
Thanks. Thank you. And since you have helped, come back in a few days.
Tell me about...
Right, well, where to start? First off, this place always has something going on, but right now, the western section's safer. You're okay there. The southern part, well, that is really quiet. Alois, he runs this place, and he thinks he's God's messenger or something, and that means he's got one. If you ignore anything else, don't ignore that advice.
You did well. Maybe later.
About the Outlaw's weapons delivery. I have what you wanted.
I'm glad to hear it. I hope that the goods are all here.
Look for yourself.
Good. I wanted the whole shipment intact. Here, your reward. Ah, yes, the weapons dealer. How is he doing? Is he still alive?
The dealer is dead.
Good. Kalan's judge. You have my thanks, and I'm sure Kalan...
isn't enough.
Just one more term.
I think you can just leave it like that.
Nobody listens to me.
I have to go.
Am I crazy, or is our agenda?
Do you have my delivery?
You can forget it.
Well, with that tone, I can
Just get out of here. Go on. Just go.
Get lost, you...
Look, a disciple. I envy you your magic. If only it didn't poison... What are you doing out here?
I'm just passing through.
You see, we're here searching for people who haven't heard, but you seem to have made...
If you like, I can still take you to the Hort in Ignadon.
No, I'm not interested in going to Ignadon.
As you will. Then we will be on our way. May Kalan find you your...
I wonder what this place used to be.
Visit me, Herbert, leading the trip, bringing a warning to all free people out there. Stay safe in the wilderness.
Let's do this! I wonder what this place used to be.
Look out!
Just got out. There were shots. People were taking anything they want, killing people to do it. We needed gas, but a crowd overran the gas station. They set it on fire. We're going to try to get to the reservoir, then head east down the coast from there. Hopefully we'll have enough fuel.
Count on me!
do this!
Not all is beauty out there. Amongst the wonders lies danger. So remember, don't just carry a weapon. Train. Plan your journeys to avoid the areas inhabited by the beasts and find safe places. After all, not all of the land's creatures are helpful, friendly, and fervent. This is me broadcasting from the orbit to bring a warning to all free people out there. Stay safe in the wilderness.
That didn't work.
All that technology, and yet they build such ugly buildings.
Adrenaline, strength, and M's. They can give us a kick, a lift, a high. They also cloud your mind, distort your spirit, and poison your body. Leave the gems behind.
Be careful!
We had better hurry up and get out of here. And fast. Be careful!
In the name of Kalan, and keep those hands visible.
There's no reason to be suspicious.
There are thousands of reasons. Because there are thousands of things trying to kill you. Better to be suspicious, but then you must know what that's like.
If it's that bad, then what are you doing?
Supply run. I normally get a bit more backup, though. I'm a legit, but with the shortage of men at the moment, and that means I need to be...
Where do you go to get your supplies?
It depends on what we need. I have been to the gates of Goliath, across Tavar, but the world has become...
If it's so dangerous.
Because the Horde always needs... Besides, I do like finding... I remember some ruins in northwest Abessa that I discovered, right next to the cliff. I wasn't able to take a good look around, but I don't really have time for exploring, and I don't want to get killed doing it. My thrills...
Good luck staying alive.
Yeah, just...
Are you the cleric's contact?
Were you sent from the domed city?
Yes.
Then I hope you have brought the Elex with you. Let me have it, and I...
Here. This crate is all they gave me.
Good. They need this back at...
Can I help you get back to the Horde?
Your offer is appreciated. I can find my way back alone. I should get moving. The sooner I'm back, the better. May he look upon you. The Horde.
Amazing that it's still here.
You should know, there is a place of refuge waiting for all and
Be careful.
My name is Lori Stetton, and I'm reporting to you direct from the Infinite Skies complex on Rocky Coast. Just an hour ago, this entire facility was shut down by the environmental authorities. And authorities have opened an investigation into the executive management, with Infinite Skies standing accused of covering up leaks and environmental pollution on a scale unprecedented in the history of this coastline. Legal insiders are already talking about a multi-billion settlement that could see the company face closure. We'll bring you more details as soon as they are released.
The B-series...
I delivered the Elex to your supply party.
Good. We need those mechs here as soon as possible. I hope the supply party make it back to the Horde safely. In any case, you can be proud.
It was the right thing to do.
Exactly. If only everyone had the same... And you doing your job. Yeah, I'm...
No, you won't get my help right now.
Move along, civilian.
Just one more term.
How are you?
I'm doing all right.
Then why are we still working with that piece of crap?
Ask the technicians.
Parts, repair skills...
Ah, Berserker. Strict on...
What do you know about the law?
No standing in corners on Tuesdays, no technology on Thursdays, don't be rude to plants any day. I know the laws.
You grew up in Goliath? Why did you leave?
That's a long story. If you're really interested in my...
I'd be happy to hear her story. Maybe there are lessons in it for us.
Tell me your story.
Right, I'll give you the full version. Well...
Just get on with it.
Okay, So, I grew up in Goliath in Adan. Back then, Bajar ruled over. As a child, I had no interest in the laws, of course. But when I was about 12 years old, one of the warlords, he took my parents, and I was left on my own. I remember him. I remember my parents leaving.
What happened?
Well, what else? Nobody ever told me why they were exiled. I still don't know. I hate the... Nothing against the Berserkers. I think what the Berserkers want to do with Magalan is right. But I can never forgive them. Why was I punished for whatever my parents did? Why wasn't I told what had happened? I swore never to return. And I haven't set foot in Idan again.
Where did you go?
Wherever I needed to survive. It didn't take long for some Reavers. I don't want to talk. I was lucky, though. After several years, I learned how to fight. Life wasn't much different from Idan, but there wasn't the same raptor shit. The laws.
Then why didn't you remain with the...
Because the Reavers who'd taken me captive came to the fort and I think they wanted to take me back. I fled when they saw me. I didn't want to... When I left the fort, I ran into a cleric, but they convinced me to go to the Hort with them. All those hours taking scrap apart and putting it back together in Tavar, the clerics recognized that I was good with... So, I've been working... building things. And it's easier being with mechs. Like this place. I know it's not perfect. But outlaws, berserk... At least that's the vision. Not always the way it happened. That's another reason to maintain these mechs. To protect what we have here. Well, I hope you find your place in the world. It's...
What are you doing here in Abessa?
I take care of the mechs and drones here in the city, which means I coordinate and plan their mate. When I'm lucky, I get to roll up my sleeve, which I'm having to do quite a lot with all the... Say, are you good with tech?
I know the basics.
Unfortunately, we don't really have time to train people on the job. Not if they're... On the other hand, if you're looking for some... I have 4 people I've been told I should look at for taking the technicians. Would that be something you... I'd pay you.
Yeah, I'll talk to your candidates.
Great. The 4 names I have are... Though I'm really not sure about... But speak to each of them. Oh, and I'll need you to let me know about their loyalties. You know, we'd be trusting them with the mechs and AI that defend the Dome City. So I don't want to employ anyone...
Well, it's hard to get
He's been chewing on that thing for days.
Nobody listens to me.
Hey, you're new here in the city, right?
No, I've been here for a while.
Oh, still, maybe you could help me anyway. Have you been to Idan recently? To the Berserkers' city of Goliath, to be exact. A good friend of mine is still there.
Who was your friend?
His name is Kral. He's a guard at the Mana Shrine. He thought he still had a chance to save his brother. Do you know what happened to him?
Kral is dead.
No. Shit. Maybe if I'd stayed... I had this feeling something bad would... First his brother and then him? And thanks anyways.
Tell me about your life in Idan.
Me? You know, I extracted Elex from old machine. I always wanted to join the Hooded Crow. My parents forbade me from trying. Not that any of that... And that's what got me. I stole mana from the shrine. And I got my... I'd seen the Dome City when I was sent on patrol, so... when...
Vivian sent me.
Is it about the technician job for the clerics?
Yes.
I'm interested, but I'm not sure that this is the job for me. I mean, I've not had much to do with technology. I've tried to learn since I came to Abessa, but...
What experience do you have with technology?
Well, back in Goliath, I used to take machines apart. There aren't many I've not seen from the inside. It's strange, really. My job used to be to get rid of technology, but, I mean, just look at them.
If you get orders you don't like, will you run away?
I don't know. But the clerics don't ban some people from doing so. If I want to learn about technology, they'll let...
So, now you've let...
I'm grateful they let me. They don't bother me. I'm not a berserker.
I've heard enough.
Okay. Right. I'll see you then.
Just stop listening whenever she opens her mouth.
It is all about serious personal dedication to the law.
They say that, but you know they collect Elex for themselves.
That has to happen sooner or later.
Do you ever think about how things might have been before the comet?
There's nowhere near enough Elex out there for that.
The fight is the only thing that matters.
I don't want anything to do with it.
That's all he ever talks about.
Someone has to lead this bunch of slobs.
I heard about your fight with Brabeck.
Ah, forget that guy. You just have to... Let me know.
You gotta think before you go out and do that.
He's been bothering me with that for days now.
Never find out, will we?
That is a shame.
Vivian sent me to talk to you about the technician's job.
Yeah, good. And I'm willing to pay. While I'm certain there must be people better qualified.
How good are you with technology?
Absolutely crap. But I'm a fast learner. And if I have someone And did I mention the whole financially rewarding aspect of selecting me as the candidate?
What do you think about the clerics?
What's this got to do? This job is about technical reliability. And I can assure you that I am technically reliable. And as for my interests, you can count on me being a pacifist. I want to do anything to avoid a war. And the better access I have to new information, the better equipped I'll be to ensure a war doesn't suddenly break out.
I've heard enough.
Okay. And remember to put in a good word for me with Vivian. I'll make it worth your while.
The fight is the only thing that matters. That makes a real meal.
What does a forest dweller want with me? To drive me off? You don't scare me. Your people... Although, do you usually spend...
I know a lot of Albs.
You do? There are few non-Albs who can say that. We could use more people who speak for us. Their free people fear us.
Vivian sent me about the technician job.
I am without question the best. Therefore, selecting me is the logical choice. But I need proof that the clerics are really willing to work with me. If I am to work for the clerics, then I would like to be paid. The free people seem to value shards above...
What are your qualifications for this job?
I served as the battlefield technician. I have already discovered errors in the AI systems. Even the dome isn't running as efficiently as it could.
Do you think you can work with the clerics?
I think it would be better if this city was led by an alb or a machine. But I understand that it isn't up to me to determine this. So yes,
I could imagine working with them, despite their inefficiency.
You will get your payment.
Good. Then tell the clerics I can begin work immediately.
About the candidates for technician.
Yes?
Tell me about Naira.
Naira is an Alb separatist, so a bit of a long shot for loyalty. But she should have the technical ability we need. She's somewhere in the west of the city.
You want to employ a separatist as a technician?
We need someone, and I don't think your faction... Albs are usually very good with technology. I don't know if we can trust her.
Tell me about Daryl.
Daryl is an outlaw. He's applied... So I want to know his motives and what his tech... I'm hoping you can get that. If he's skilled and trustworthy, then employing him might show... But I don't know that much about him.
What do you know?
Rorik is a berserker. It might seem weird to consider a berserker, but I was one once. And I know Rorik used to work extracting Elex from machines. And I think I could teach him everything else. And it would show that we were reaching out to the berserkers who have come. Their magic is very powerful, and they're strong warriors. But it'll be important to find out if he's prepared to have anything to do.
Naira wants to be paid in advance, if you want her to work for you.
Then forget her. I want someone dedicated to the job, not the shards.
You should give the berserker Rorik the technician's job.
Then you think he has the experience and that he will dedicate himself to the Dome City?
I don't think Rorik is right for the job.
No? That's a shame. I was hoping he would be. It would have been useful to have a berserker around. But fine, I trust your judgment. Let's cross him off the list.
About the candidates for technician.
Yes?
You should give the separatist Naira the job.
Then you think she'll commit to us here? What convinced you about her?
She is the best technical candidate, but she's also an Alb. I think she's worth trying, but you should keep an eye on her.
I don't know if I want to take that risk. Still, we are short of candidates, so I suppose we should try her and see. Thank you for helping me with the selection. Here, your payment as promised.
That's less than I paid Naira as an advance.
Well, I didn't ask you to pay her anything. I'm sorry. This is all I can afford. I'd better go and take care of my new recruit right away. This should secure us going forward.
That was great.
Any asshole caught stealing will be sent to the
Why do you assume everyone wants to steal from you?
I have my reason. And I have to look after my stocks. And sure, it would be great if every acolyte could get the armor. Only those who have a And you, my friend, will... You are not a cleric, and you will never be one. Sorry, I'm not...
My mind is always left clear after talking to Baldur.
You do know why that is, right? Can't you remember anything?
I'm staying.
Kalan be with you. What brings you to me? Are you here to...
Yes, I'm here to pay my tithe.
Faith serves, Kalan honor us all.
But let's get to the point. As the highest suggester, I don't have much free time.
Suggestion?
The correction of those who have... As the high suggester, I assist the minds and souls of the lost to return to Kalan's ways through suggestion. The mind must be... the body pure. Only then can we be at one with Kalan and his community. As a...
How do you clean...
Through suggestion, we have developed technology. Implants, it takes training, but it means we can bring people back. It is an art.
Can Albs do that? With their mutants?
The machine components you see on some wasteland mutants? We believe those allow the Albs a measure of some say it is because they... Others that it is... But, their commanders are... Their minds are already...
So this...
No. You can't force people to... That is what I do. That is what I must do now. There is a poor wretch who requires re-education. Leave me. Faith is our shield.
I won't argue with that. I don't really want to have to go.
Sorry, I'm not...
Replacing people with technology. See where that got the old world.
You're saying machines were responsible for the comet?
The clerics are dying out as Magellan is beginning to live again. You think that's a coincidence?
If you have something to report, speak to Judicator Reinhold.
A visitor? This is the last... Don't you reject technology?
Have you ever seen berserkers use men?
Hey, no need to get riled. Well, yeah. I did hear some berserker once took out a whole chapter of mechs on his own. They were the old tight T5s, though. So, you berserkers better have improved your magic. Say, if you can handle yourself...
What do you need help with?
A squad of combat mechs has gone haywire. They're refusing remote shutdown and are attacking anything that... I sent a recovery party to attempt a reset. I've got to find out what happened to the There's another squad of mechs due off the assembly line, and I need... It's but I need someone to go out there.
So, you're...
Mechanic? I'm a legate, responsible for procuring materials. Sure, the other legates are out there using their skills and
Okay, I'll bring you the AI chips.
Good. I hope I'm right. And I hope it's just... If this is a... We'll have to track down all the AI chips of that... Get me those AI chips.
Where can I find these mechs?
Well, they were supposed to be on a trial run out to the... But as far as I know, they only got a... Let me upload their location beacons to your... Now, I'm not promising that... Not if everything else is melt.
And if these...
Well, the recovery team said they'd found them, so there's a good chance there's...
Runway?
An old airstrip where planes used to... That doesn't matter.
Concrete runway.
What did you think of the last sermon?
To be honest, I wasn't really listening.
But aren't you interested in what's going on out there?
You bought me the goods. I mean, that's why you're talking to me, right? You have the goods.
What goods?
Want? Goods! Goods! What the hell is what I want? How am I supposed to TR...
You're a traitor?
I was. Because you know what a traitor needs? Goods!
These are desperate times. If he's
You don't have an...
No, the caravan that was bringing them went straight through Ripper... Guess how that good idea went. The men are dead, but the goods are sitting out there just... Unless some outlaw's taken them back to the fort already. Oh, fuck it. This was supposed to be my payday. But if you help me, it still could be.
I've already been to the Horde.
Then you want shards. I can sort that out.
Where can I find these goods?
Head northwest, then follow the road west from there, and you'll find them for sure.
I'll find your goods.
Yeah, that's it. Finally a...
Keep close! Fight together! Be careful!
I think I found your goods.
You did! You did!
Yes.
Yes! Yes, that's what I needed! Damn it, I'm back in business! So, what can I do for you? Shards? A trading permit for the Hort? A discount on goods, you name it!
It's always good to have a choice.
I'll take the shards.
Yeah, sure. Of course. And just let me know if you want to trade. I'll go to the Hort. If you want something, you'll find me there.
Look out! Keep close! Fight together! would love to fly just once to see the world as if through the eyes of a bird. I'm sure it would change how I view our world. The old world always seems to be a place that is about things.
It is now. We just don't have as many things.
I know some technology can be good, but I think they're not covering our world in concrete anymore. Rotting remains of a long-gone civilization. Let's do this! We will fight together. Look out! Keep close! Fight together!
Alpha 7 here. Have visual. No reaction to our radio signals. Over.
Keep after it. We're getting buzzed across on all our borders. We're going to be busy, Alpha 7. Over.
I've got a lock. They're engaging. Over.
Make left, and engage. We have another incoming.
Permission to engage. You are cleared. You are cleared. Over.
Keep close! Fight together! Could have gone badly.
Wait, what are you trying?
Do you really think they're telling us the truth?
Well, of course.
Listen, I have the AI chips from the combat mechs.
You have? Excellent. Give them here. Did you find the recovery team?
I'm afraid they're both dead.
Damn it. I said I better find the error in these. Thanks for bringing. Unless you know how to reset a K4 drone mod.
If you're here to train with me, then forget it. What's the point in teaching? Don't you use the power of... Why did you?
Understood.
That is what I want.
How is the fight going against the Alps?
Badly. We've just lost a lot of good... We only have Judicator Ulrich's war strategy to thank for the fact that...
How can I train here?
I only train acolytes and above. And even then, you must want to understand the art of...
So?
I am Paladin Hagen. I teach body, mind, only the... You see, there's been war on this planet, and we are the only...
How can I earn something for myself around here?
You take the next step of the journey, and... The Horde suffered an attack by mutants about a week ago. The men I sent after those survived. If you find out where the mutants are coming from... Correct. But we Paladins aren't just warriors, but we're also researchers.
I'll kill those mutants.
I'll give you the coordinates. See if you can find out what is bringing... Then kill... You're just...
What goods have you...
Okay.
What are you doing here? Get out of here, will you?
I'm watching you.
What are you looking for?
Nothing. Just forget what I said. I believe in the just thing.
Faith is our shield. Faith is our shield.
Get the hell out of here. You don't leave now, there'll be trouble. Don't do that again.
Yes. Kalan sees all. Those converters, the lives they've destroyed, and for what?
You have been told.
I'm gonna keep quiet about that, no matter what they say.
Listen to your orders. Do your duty.